All right, so hi Taurus. Let's take a look at what's going on with you single Tauruses out there. We're going to look at a couple of cards for the overall general romance energies and reading here. So let's just get a couple of cards for Taurus singles, male or female. And we're looking at the overall romantic energies for December for single Taurus. Oh, a few cards want to come out, so I'm just not going to fight that. So initially we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Shields. And so we have the man carrying the heavy burden of wands up this hill. And in the romance area, Taurus singles, there's a lot of burden carrying that you've been doing in your life, whether it's, you know, if you're in a relationship but not married, but just like maybe dating someone, maybe you're carrying the weight of the relationship and you are tired of having to do that, and you are hoping that at some point that someone is going to lighten that load for you. But really, it's going to have to be you to look through that sack of what's on your back and seeing what's yours to bear and what's for others to bear. And you have to be able to do that because it's you know, crowding the space for you to be able to have the kind of love that you really want. Now, if you are not at all, like there's no prospects right now, again, I just get this tendency that you are climbing up hills already with your own journey in life, and then you're carrying other people's burdens, and you can't do all of that and then have room for a love life. So you have to think about that. However, also with that being said, and with that in mind, you have the Six of Wands, and you know, there does come some exalting, or when you are carrying sometimes the weight, sometimes you are also being acknowledged and being like, hey, we see you. And that could be the partner that, you know, you guys are maybe dating, and that's how they're looking to you. Or maybe that's how others are looking at you, kind of adoringly looking at you, because they're like, wow, this person is a really strong, down-to-earth, grounded person, and we admire that. So that's a cool thing about you this month, is that there's going to be a sense of people admiring you from afar or near or afar. Could be, you know, someone you're dating or someone from afar, and maybe even expressing that to you and coming up to you. So even though you may feel like there's nobody in the prospects or kind of around you right now, the month of December you will find that there will be some adoration, and you're going to be kind of, you know, in a place where people are, guys, or if you know, men or women, are looking at you and adoringly looking at you, and you may be able to have a date, take your pick. And then finally we have the Queen of Shields, and this is, you see, it's almost like barren, like it's winter here in North America. In this image too, it just kind of feels cold. But with the Queen of Shields, she, you know, you get the sense that she's accumulated these things, you know, in life. She's been places and she enjoys the finer things. You enjoy the finer things. You're finally experiencing the finer things, some of you. And so now you're in a position that you want to share it. And so with the adoration, and with also you kind of dealing with the other energies here that you're going to have to address. But there's a sense that you're ready to share. You're in a place in your life where you're ready to share, and that you're hoping that there is someone coming in. And with the Six of Wands, perhaps there could be a budding, you know, one of those people who are adoring you. Could be one of the suitors or one of the women that step up and be the one that will start a budding relationship with you. What are the sexual insights and energies and sensual energies for Taurus, single, male or female? What are the sensuals? Oh, okay. Well, we have three of Swords in the Moon. And the Three of Swords, again, is probably dealing a little bit more with carrying the burdens. And also, this is going to be preventing you. The Three of Swords is like the heartbreak, you know, card, if you will, and dealing with carrying that heartbreak. I don't get a sense of current heartbreak, but I do get a sense of it kind of being in the foreground and kind of coloring your experience. So you need to check on that, because that past heartbreak is kind of coloring your experience. And the Moon card, what is being revealed and what's coming out to light, and sometimes what appears one way and is not one way. Who appears one way and is not one way? Are they the ones causing the heartbreak? And is this preventing you from even being able to have a sexual kind of life? You know, look, let's face it, we're all adults here. It's healthy to have a good sexual life, but you want to make sure you're not having heartbreak that comes with it, and not carrying burdens that don't belong to you. And so Taurus, you just have to be mindful of that for the month of December. So, you know, what is coming to light? What is being illuminated that you need to take a look at? Because this could be for some people past heartbreak that they're dealing with and still carrying the burdens of, or it could be current heartbreak being caused by someone who may appear to be one way in the light, but is not really, or vice versa, or what have you. And then finally, let's see what Spirit's guidance is for the month of December for Taurus singles. With the one that's all the way on the floor. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, let's take a look here. You, like everyone, have soulmates. These are people with whom you share time in heaven and other lives. You made a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people. who are all your soulmates. They include your friends, family members, co-workers, and romantic partners. I just realized this is a little crooked. Sorry. This card guides you to actively call your romantic soulmate into your life. You can do so through prayer, affirmations, and visualizations. It also means working on yourself so that you epitomize the qualities you're seeking in a partner. For instance, if you desire a significant other who's got a great sense of humor, develop this within yourself. Like attracts like, which is part of calling in your soulmate. And that's perfect for you single Tauruses. And that does speak to, you know, just wanting that soulmate. You're ready for that. And so how you do that is the guidance that was just in the guidebook here. And it's through your prayers, your affirmation, your visualizations that helps that. That helps that open that space for you, especially if there's no one currently around you, Taurus. But if there is someone and they're not really in alignment with your ideal mate and the ideal traits that you want, that hopefully you're mirroring out, if they're not what's in alignment, then you need to release them. And so, yeah, there you go. Thanks so much, Taurus.